What is up, gangsters? My name is BNC, and today we are trying, I don't know, I think they're like pepperoni sticks. They call them Smokies, but this doesn't look like a Smoky. What it does remind me of is the Halifax pepperoni, where you get a great big stick of meat tube for like super cheap. Yeah, these were cheap as well. These were $3 each. This caught my eye. A, that they're $3 each, but poutine flavored giant meat stick thing. Hilarious. Anyways, they're calling them Smokies. I guess it's the official sausage of the Blue Jays, which, I don't know. That's a big old sausage, isn't it? Anyways, I'm gonna eat them in this order. Try the original, then the cheddar, then the poutine. I wanted to leave the poutine to the end, but if the hot's too hot, I want to be able to taste the subtle aspects of poutine before I get blown out of the water with hot honey. Watch it not be that hot, and I will be disappointed. Original. There's no easy pull thing. I hate it. Yeah, it definitely has that like East Coast pepperoni smell. So it is a lot like an East Coast pepperoni stick. Also, it's kind of a lot like a kielbasa or a kubasa. Oh, and it's just pork based. So in Nova Scotia, I believe they're beef based. Cheddar, which is a little bit lighter. Let's turn these around so you can see the color difference. Yeah, it smells pretty much the same. Oh, there's some little chunks of cheese. I don't like this as much as the original. There's a little bit of a tang to it, and it kind of tastes a little more salty, but not as a well-rounded flavor as the original. The snap is amazing. Snap is really good. Yeah, that tastes way saltier than the original and not as tasty. Weird. These types of sausages always go really well with beer. Not that I'd ever do that. That would be wrong. YouTube, that would be wrong. It would be to drink beer and eat sausages, especially pork. Oh, it kind of has a poutine gravy sort of smell to it. Wild. It doesn't seem to be as good of a snap. It's not as salty as the cheddar, and it's almost all like poutine gravy flavor. I think I like the original better, but this is actually pretty good. This one in particular, maybe not all of them. This one doesn't have as nice of a snap to it, but I don't hate the flavor. Having a poutine flavored pepperoni is actually pretty freaking good. Oh, that was snappy. So it says that it comes with mozzarella cheese. I didn't get any cheese, and there's no potato product in it. But if you had this, like I like to have this sort of thing with pierogies, or just by itself with a beverage. That's definitely not a beer. But if you throw one of these in when you're boiling up your pierogies, I boil my pierogies. I know a lot of people fry them. I prefer them boiled. It takes that smoky flavor and adds it to the pierogi. And then you get to have some pepperoni or whatever chub you're using, and kielbasa usually. And this would be a good addition to that because you got pierogies and poutine gravy flavor. That would be really good, I think. Hot honey. Is this going to be good or is this going to be terrible? It doesn't smell spicy. Doesn't really smell all that smoky either. Oh, it's a good snap. Immediately it's sweet. Coming to the end of the chew, there's a little bit of heat. I'm not really liking the sweetness. The heat is lingering though. It's starting to coat my mouth. But the flavor is actually pretty good. It's just too sweet. And it's not only just smoke. I think there's like smoked paprika or something in it as well. Dried habanero. That's probably why it lingers so long. It just says smoke flavor. It doesn't say that there's another smoke on top of it. It's building. If you kept eating this, it would continue to get hotter. It's actually still the same coating, and it's just getting hotter. I think the original is the best because it's kind of what I expect. It reminds me of getting a pepperoni at the corner store when I was a kid. Next is the poutine. Even though it's not like straight up poutine, like poutine gravy flavored meat stick is a great idea. And I love it. It's very good. Then I have to go hot. Just because the cheddar just wasn't that good. They're almost on even playing fields, but like the heat is actually good. That has a good amount of heat. It builds. It's long lasting. It's just too sweet for me. And then the cheddar, I don't like the sourness of it. Not that tasty. I would highly recommend these, especially if you enjoy the Trailer Park Boys style of pepperoni stick. It's not a bad representation of that. At $3, even if this was $5, excellent value. Like this is a good sized pepperoni stick for $5 even. I wouldn't be mad at that. And I would have these again, 100%. This one to this one. If you enjoyed watching me try these meat snacks, I don't know what it's going to be, but there's another meat snack over here. I haven't figured it out yet. Actually, I haven't been thinking at all. I'm just like meat. Thanks for watching. Peace. It's not a bad representation. It's not a bad